contando do dia que eu passei 22 horas presa no aeroporto em Londres. Okay, so me and my husband, we were in Europe. We spent some days in there. We were in London and we were coming back home. Our flight was booked for, I think, 10 p.m. and so we were supposed to be flying over the night. But when we got there, we realized it got delayed for 10:30 and then to 11 p.m. But at that point, we weren't worried because these kind of things happen sometimes. So we were on the line waiting to get on the plane. It was taking forever, I think about 45 minutes. So people who were in front of us, they started to get on the plane, but we were still waiting. Out of sudden, we realized that people who were on the plane, they started to leave the plane, and we were informed that our flight got canceled for that day and we would have to wait to land. The saddest part was that we wouldn't be in a hotel because there were no available hotels for us. So we were supposed to be at the airport and spend the night there, and they had no information about the reschedule, about the time of our flight, so we were just waiting in there. Some people tried to book a hotel room, but they couldn't because it was true. There was no available room. So we waited there, me and my husband and a lot of Brazilians. So we spent the night on a chair waiting for some information, but we could not sleep, obviously, and that was the night. During the morning, we had the information that the flight got delayed to, I think, 3 p.m. So we were supposed to be there during the morning and during the afternoon, and then we would come back home. But it got delayed more 2 times. People started to go nuts, people started to cry. There were a lot of children, there were some elderly, so it was difficult. It was a hard situation. So people started to yell and cry, and it was a mess. Me and my husband, we went to a coffee shop because we were hungry, and I started crying the time that I realized I would be in there for God knows how much time. When we came back, there was no one in the waiting room. We saw a girl from our flight, and she said people were moved to another gate, to another spot in the airport, and she said some people got expelled from the airport because they started to yell at the guards, and they started to sing, "I wanna go home, I wanna go home." So people were really mad, and some of them got expelled from the airport. So in short, we finally got on the plane about 6 p.m. later that day, and really I don't know how tired I was, but right now it is a fun story. We made some friends from our flight, so we made some friends, and right now this is a story that we share with our family and friends. But at the time, it was really tiring and exhausting to spend 22 hours stuck in the airport.